We walk the same streets, we visit the same shops. We live in a place shaped by time, a history whispering beneath our feet. Most towns have stories, stories hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. These are the stories of our local history. These stories aren't always grand or famous, but they matter. They tell us who we are. They connect us to something bigger. They remind us that we are part of a continuing story. Imagine the countless footsteps that have walked these paths before us. Each step, a chapter in the book of our town's history. The cobblestones beneath our feet have witnessed generations of lives, each with their own unique tales. The shops we frequent today were once bustling with the energy of a different era, filled with the hopes and dreams of those who came before us. In the town square, where children now play, there were once markets filled with the vibrant chatter of merchants and townsfolk. The buildings that stand tall today have seen the passage of time, their walls echoing with the laughter, sorrows and triumphs of the past. Every corner of our town holds a piece of history, a fragment of a story waiting to be told. These stories are not just about events, but about people. People who lived, loved and left their mark. Their lives, though perhaps not recorded in history books, are etched into the very fabric of our community. They are the silent narrators of our past, guiding us through the corridors of time. As the sun sets and casts long shadows over our streets, it reminds us of the passage of time. It reminds us that we are but a moment in the grand tapestry of history. Yet in this moment, we have the power to uncover the stories that have shaped us, to listen to the whispers of the past and to carry them forward. Our hidden past is not just a collection of old photographs and forgotten tales. It is a living, breathing part of who we are. It is the foundation upon which our present stands and our future is built. By exploring these stories, we gain a deeper understanding of our roots, our identity, and our place in the world. So take a moment to look around, to see beyond the surface, to listen to the echoes of the past. Discover your local history, embrace your heritage, for in doing so you become a part of the continuing story of our hidden past. Take, for example, the old clock tower. It stands in the town square, a familiar landmark. We rush past it every day without a second thought, but this clock tower holds a secret. During the war, it served a vital purpose. Look closely, and you'll see a small, bricked-up window. This was once a lookout post. Volunteers kept watch day and night, scanning the skies for enemy aircraft. The war was a time of great anxiety. The townspeople lived in fear of air raids. Blackouts were enforced. Anderson shelters dotted back gardens. Life as they knew it was transformed. The clock tower became a symbol of hope. The volunteers, ordinary people doing extraordinary things, became local heroes. Their stories, though largely untold, are woven into the fabric of our town. Today, the clock tower stands silent. The lookout window is sealed, a forgotten reminder of a turbulent past. But if you listen closely, you can almost hear the echoes of those wartime nights, the hurried footsteps of the volunteers, the low hum of conversation as they scanned the skies, the sigh of relief as dawn broke and danger receded. These stories, though faded, are still there. Our town is also home to forgotten heroes, men and women who made significant contributions, their names lost to time. Consider William Hardy, a local inventor. In the late 19th century, Hardy patented a revolutionary design for a bicycle gear system. His invention, though ingenious, never achieved commercial success. He died in relative obscurity. Hardy's workshop still stands, tucked away down a quiet alleyway. The windows are boarded up, the paint peeling, but step inside and you can feel the presence of the past. Dusty blueprints litter the workbench. Cogs and gears spill from overflowing drawers. The air is thick with the smell of oil and metal. This is where Hardy toiled for years, driven by his inventive spirit. These places, though often overlooked, are more than just bricks and mortar. They are repositories of memory. They hold within their walls the stories of the people who built them, lived in them, and worked in them. They are physical links to our past, tangible reminders of the ingenuity, resilience, and spirit that shaped our town. They remind us that history is not just something we read about in books. These buildings, with their weathered facades and time-worn structures, stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. Each brick, each stone, each wooden beam has a story to tell. They have seen generations come and go, witnessed the ebb and flow of life, and stood tall through the changing tides of history. They are the silent keepers of our collective memory, preserving the essence of our heritage. Walking through these old town squares, one can almost hear the echoes of the past. The laughter of children playing, the chatter of market vendors, the solemn footsteps of those who walked these streets long before us. These places are alive with the spirit of those who came before, their presence felt in every corner, every crevice. In a world that is constantly changing, where new buildings rise and old ones fall, these historical structures offer a sense of continuity. They remind us of where we come from, grounding us in our roots. They are a testament to the craftsmanship and artistry of a bygone era, a reminder of the skills and techniques that have been passed down through generations. Preserving these buildings is not just about maintaining physical structures. It is about safeguarding our cultural heritage. It is about honoring the legacy of those who came before us and ensuring that their stories are not forgotten. These places are more than just bricks and mortar. They are the heart and soul of our community, a bridge between the past and the present, and a beacon for future generations. It is all around us. In the streets we walk, the buildings we inhabit, the very air we breathe. It is woven into the fabric of our lives, connecting us to the generations who came before. The clock tower, the inventor's workshop, these are just two examples. Countless other stories lie hidden, waiting to be unearthed. By looking closely, by listening to the whispers of the past, we can uncover these hidden gems. The clock tower, standing tall and proud, is not just a timekeeper, it is a silent witness to the passage of time, a guardian of countless memories. Each tick and tock echoes the footsteps of those who have walked these streets before us. The hands of the clock have seen revolutions, celebrations, and quiet moments of reflection. They have marked the hours of joy and sorrow, of triumph and defeat. The inventor's workshop, cluttered with tools and blueprints, tells a story of innovation and creativity. Here, ideas were born and dreams were forged. The walls of this workshop have heard the hum of machinery, the scribble of pencils on paper, and the excited murmurs of discovery. Each tool, each piece of equipment holds a story of its own, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. But these are just two threads in a vast tapestry. The streets we walk on, the buildings we pass by, each have their own stories to tell. The cobblestones beneath our feet have been worn smooth by countless footsteps. The walls of the buildings have absorbed the laughter and tears of generations. By exploring these hidden corners, by listening to the echoes of the past, we can connect with the lives of those who came before us. In this city, where the old and new coexist, the past is never truly gone. It lives on in the architecture, in the traditions, in the very air we breathe. These unseen threads weave a rich tapestry of history and culture, connecting us to our roots and guiding us into the future. By cherishing these connections, we honor the legacy of those who came before and pave the way for those who will come after. So the next time you walk these streets, take a moment to pause and reflect. Look closely at the buildings. Listen to the whispers of the past. You might just uncover a hidden gem, a story waiting to be told. These unseen threads are all around us, waiting to be discovered, waiting to connect us to the rich tapestry of our shared history. Local history matters. It gives us a sense of place, of belonging. It teaches us about ourselves, about our community. It reminds us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. By understanding our past, we can better understand our present. And by learning from the mistakes and triumphs of those who came before us, we can build a better future. So the next time you walk past that old building, that unassuming street corner, that forgotten monument, stop for a moment, look closer, listen. You might be surprised by what you discover, for within these hidden gems lies the story of our town, our shared history, and it is a story worth telling.